About 3 weeks ago, I made a video about my ThinkPad laptop disaster. Well, I thought it was over. Boy, was I mistaken. I got the laptop home, edited one video, and it died again. And so parts for that old beast were really hard to find, but the repair shop finally found a good used motherboard, seemed to work, tried it out, and it started dying after about 20 minutes. So there we go. Not a good thing at all. Well, luckily I was able to get my hands on another Lenovo laptop. That was really a save. The other laptop uses most of the same parts as my old one, so I was able to move some stuff over and get it ready to edit video. So this is the first video I've been able to do since I got my hands on the new laptop. We really didn't do a lot during the time that we were not able to edit, but I will put some clips in here and show you some of the things that we did. It was kind of a bad situation, but we tried to make the best of it. Well, while the laptop was down, Ray and her friend Maris went to Hoang Ma Tam Street in Ton Binh District to eat at one of our favorite little places, the Rabbit Restaurant. They serve grilled rabbit and one of Rhea's favorites, grilled chicken feet. Not one of my favorites, but she likes them. The place is amazing. It never changes. We've been going there for probably 7 or 8 years, and it's always the same. They were closed for probably close to 6 months, but again, nothing changed. They just reopened and it was back to its old self. It's a pretty strange little place, but it's dependable. It's always the same. I'm still doing my 4K walk every day. Hey, it's really paying off. I'm not trying to knock out any world records or anything, but the little 4K walk every day certainly helps with my blood pressure and keeping my weight down. I've gotten down to 96.5 kilos now, which for me is a load that I haven't had since probably when I was in high school football. That was a long time ago. When you weigh over 155 kilos, that's just too damn much. It's certainly gonna kill you, so I decided it was a must to get out and do something, and walking has really paid off. So I'm not really sure what the next video will be. It might be a review on some equipment and some shooting techniques. I really want to follow up on the video we did about flying the Pocket Osmo. We were able to get some absolutely fantastic shots with the little Osmo during our practice session. I've used it like that a few times before, but I want to share some of the ideas that we had and some of the way we've used it since. Absolutely, the Osmo Pocket, or Pocket 2, is an incredible tool for making fake drone shots and of course for making vlogs. So I do hope to get a video out on that pretty soon. There's some Christmas stuff going on here in Ho Chi Minh City. Not a lot, but a lot of people do put up Christmas trees and do some Christmas decorating. Absolutely, Vietnamese take advantage of all the holidays. I think that's a cool thing. They celebrate American holidays, they celebrate Chinese holidays, Vietnamese holidays, just about anybody's holiday. So it's a pretty cool thing. I think the idea of taking advantage of all the holidays is a wonderful concept. We spent a lot of time with our kiddies while the laptop was broken. Still trying to find homes for all of them. The little one, Boo Boo, I think has got a home, and Oreo, but Jellybone, he still needs a new place to live. I really like that boy. I hate to give him up. I actually would like for somebody to just take him and keep him for a while, and we'll come back and pick him up when we have time. Well, Jellybone has starred in a lot of videos that we've made, and he's also been the supporting actor in a lot of others. He's really a cutie. I really like this guy. He's my partner. He sits on my desk when I work, plays around on the floor under my feet. He's just a great guy. He's a big cat too, 7.5 kilos. He's huge. Such a handsome boy. It's just hard not to like this guy. He's a sweetie.
Oh, you like it?
And there's little Boo sitting next to Jellybone. Boo's a full-grown cat. Look how small she is. I think she's 2.5 kilos. She's tiny. But she has the longest tail I've ever seen, and she's a tall cat. But she's full-grown. That's as big as she's gonna get. And of course, Oreo. She's our little cream sandwich cat. She's been around quite a while. I think she's 7 now, and she's a sweetheart. She may get to go back to her original owner. I say we couldn't shoot. That wasn't because of the laptop. That was because I'd filled up all my media and didn't have any place to put it. Usually I transfer all my video to the laptop after I shoot it. Well, this time I wasn't able to, so all my videos just filled up my cameras. I ran out of room. Simple as that. I certainly wish I could have spent more time shooting some videos. We had friends over, all kinds of things, and I didn't get to shoot video of it because, like I said, the cards were all full. I was able to get a few shots, but just not as much as I wanted to. Well, I was down to my last little megabyte of my SD cards when our friends Leo and you came over. I was able to shoot a little bit, but the camera finally died during the shoot. They brought a lot of takeout food, but we also cooked a bunch of stuff at the house too. We cooked oysters with cheese, some fried spring rolls, all kinds of things. It's really good.
Hello. Cooking with me.
I think those oysters with cheese are called hao fo mai.
What is?
They're delicious. So we had a good time and definitely had plenty of food to eat, but no more SD space. This time you spend shooting video is really fun. When you can't do it, there's not a lot to do. So basically playing with the cats, cooking, walking, that's about it. I even filled up the extra SD card in my phone with video and couldn't shoot any more on that. I have to get in a better habit of not only uploading my videos from the device I shoot with to the laptop, but also cleaning off the videos from the cameras and the SD cards. That's the reason I ran out of space. I was just stupid. I didn't ever empty or format the cards, and so they were already nearly full. And then when the laptop went down, I filled them all up. That's pretty dumb. You know, one of the things that you always find here in Vietnam is all the drinks are really sweet. This is coffee with condensed milk, and if you don't ask for com duong, which is like no sugar, or if duong, less sugar, it's going to come out real sweet. I like it, but I don't like it so sweet that it makes my teeth hurt. That's chai dai. It's iced tea. They serve it with everything. You might notice Rhea's not out. I don't know what's gotten into her. She just doesn't go out much anymore. I can't get her to go on my walks. It's kind of sad. I really like to have her with me. Not that we spend a lot of time talking while we're walking or anything like that, but it's good for her to get out and get some exercise too. I'm not sure why she quit. She did it for a while and then quit. She will go out with me when I shoot video, and she's a big help. I really enjoy having her along. Yeah, Rhea can do camera work. She can do audio. she's actually pretty good at using the gimbal too, the big gimbal. She uses the little Osmo a lot, but the big gimbal's kind of tough. It's heavy and hard to handle, but she can do it and does a really good job of it. I enjoy having her out shooting with me when we're doing gimbal shots. As soon as everybody quits wearing masks, it'll be a lot more fun to shoot video. Shooting a bunch of masked people is kind of strange. It just doesn't offer much when you can't see the expressions on people's faces. The only place you can shoot people without masks is in restaurants or coffee shops where they don't have to wear a mask. But anything outside, they're going to be wearing a mask. It looks like we're making videos of a bunch of bank robbers. I did get a chance to catch up on my USA news, which I generally avoid because every time I see it, I kind of get depressed. But it looks like that they're really a vaccine crazy over there. Over here, people got their vaccines and they pretty much lifted all the restrictions except some of the karaoke and big gatherings, things like that. But overall, things are kind of back to normal. The number of cases has gone up and is averaging about 15,000 a day now, with a couple of hundred deaths every day. That's not good. During the lockdown, it got down as low as 3,000 new cases. I'm not sure how they're going to handle that, if there's going to be any new policies or anything, but for right now, that's where it stands. In the U.S., it looks like they're just masking up for everything and everybody. I'm not sure all the mandates and all that are a good thing, but hey, it's what they're doing. You know, Southeast Asia is kind of unusual in the respect that they just don't have that many rules. The U.S. seems to have rules for everything. Rules rule. But in Southeast Asia, rules are really kept to a minimal. I'm not sure if it's because of the lack of government infrastructure and institutions, or whether they just like it that way. But you just don't have the rules that you have in the U.S. In the U.S., there's a rule about everything. These people are really responsible and they do pretty good without all those rules. So I think the U.S. could learn a little bit by simplifying. Get rid of some of those rules and things would be better and life would be better. I sure don't understand the Biden administration. It looks like all they've done since they've been in office is undo everything that was done when Trump was in office. That's not much of a policy. That's kind of just an anti-policy. I feel like they should have come up with something new and something that improved the situation, and it doesn't look like they're doing it. I'm not an anti-Biden guy and I'm not a pro-Trump guy. I'm kind of an independent. And so I want to see the country get better and I want to see the people live better. I don't really enjoy seeing all the infighting that's going on in the U.S. now. It's kind of pitiful. I saw a poll that was on TV that was really interesting. Guys and girls wouldn't even date people of the opposite political party. I've never heard of such a thing. It wasn't that way when I left the U.S. That was about 15 years ago. Things were pretty normal. But now, I think things have gotten pretty radical. Not sure it's good for the country, but it certainly is fun to watch it from over here. We get to see all the stupid stuff they're doing and make fun of them. And that's what people do here too. They make fun of all the stupid rules and stupid policies of the U.S. When you talk to the expats, they look at the U.S. and they wonder what in the heck's going on. It's pretty amazing. Here in Vietnam, people know if they're boy or girl. In the U.S., people wonder. They're not sure. They have to have a gender identity. Well, man, anybody can look down and see what their gender identity is. And that's the way it really is, too. It's just the way we were made. It's biology. I don't know why they have biology deniers over there. It's a strange thing. But there's a lot of strange things going on in the USA. All the woke stuff. I'm not sure about that. I'm not woke, and I don't know anyone around here that is. This is just not that kind of society and culture. People have more traditional roles here. The men are men, the women are women. Rhea even said in the Philippines she calls the gay guys men. She doesn't call them women. They don't identify as women, they identify as gays. I don't know. It's just different. Everything's different. The U.S. is very different. I really don't think I want to go back to the USA. I was really kind of disappointed in the way things have turned out over there. It's you know, it's all right, and if people want to live that way, it's fine with me. But I think 15 or 20 years ago, when I was getting ready to leave and come to Southeast Asia, the country was really a lot more normal than it is now. And since then, it's kind of gone crazy. The people have gone crazy, and the institutions have gone crazy. I didn't know there was such a thing as institutional insanity, but it appears that the United States has caught it. Hope it's not contagious. I'm done rambling. I just had a little bit to say today and got carried away. I'm back on the case with video production and should have some new videos out soon, and hope I'll have something that you'll enjoy. This is JR, the Texpat in Saigon, saying thank y'all for watching.
All right.